So lo-fi can be translated in 2-3 ways. It can be boring. It can mean depression, or it can mean you can just sway. So we don't do a lot of high energy songs, quite a lot, as you've seen right now that we perform. We do it like under the radar. It's meant to sway the audiences. It's not meant to, connect with the audiences who can jump around quite a lot. It's very lo-fi. It's under the radar. It's mellow. It's slow, but you can sway to it. So the idea behind lo-fi is to connect with all people who like melodious music. Frankly, there's no creative process. We just meet together and we start playing some tune, and if we like it, we just record it on our phones. We go back and we listen to it. If we like something, we just make a song out of it. So we don't write anything at the beginning. We don't think that we'll make this song today. We just come together and have a good time. Maybe after a couple of jams, 3 jams, we have something recorded in our phones, and that's pretty much all our 10-11 songs right now.
I have many influences. First would be, if I was to say, RHCP, I believe, and Tommy Guerrero, and yeah, I mean, I have many other genres that I listen to, and there are different influences, so it's really hard for me to name any particular one that I'm into or I listen to a lot. There are many influences, and each one of them has had a different effect on the evolution of music, like how I evolved in music. So that's pretty much it, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's from an electronic background also, so he listens to a lot of electronic music. So that helps us in the creation of songs, because we also use backing tracks in the entire process. So as far as my influences go, they go back to 60s and 70s. I'm an old school guy when it comes to music, both English as well as Hindi. So even in Hindi, I listen to very olden goldies, even 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And I really like how, they used to make songs without any technology. And in English, again, I go back to the Morrison era, where I had Floyd and Morrison and, bands like that. So yeah, I mean, not the new age kind of influence in my background, but yeah, it's pretty much the olden generation.
Yeah, my influences, I think, very scattered. I grew up listening to a lot of ABBA, Eagles, Smokey, and then eventually moved on to liking a lot of pop singers, from Rihanna to Beyonce to all these guys. It's only post joining the band that I started listening to a lot of rock music. But I think my personal influences will be a lot of singers, songwriters, soul musicians like Ben Howard, John Mayer. Yeah. And then of course I'm into a lot of dance music, which is like house, and footwork. So it's like a mix of all of these, yeah.
I worship John Frusciante from the RHCP, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and besides that I listen to a lot of Black Keys, Arctic Monkeys, Radiohead, and the sort. Not a lot of like old music, but more 90s and later.
You should listen to this band called Peter Cat Recording Company, PCRC. They're phenomenal. They're from Delhi. There was this band earlier called Run It's a Kid. They're pretty lo-fi, something very similar to what we are doing right now.
So basically the idea behind this is what happens if the moon's rays become too harsh for you to handle. And so what we've done is we've basically portrayed moon's rays as love. And once you need to escape love, you need some moon glasses to shield you from all the love that you're getting.
So basically we always say, she's my moon and stars. So we thought, we always say the stars in the sky and stuff like that. But moon, maybe moon is associated with romance. So maybe if the love becomes too much, how do you shield yourself from romance? You need moon glasses.
I think I'll answer the abroad one. I think I'll go for Mahaniom, that's in Bangkok.
That's in Thailand.
Thailand.
In Mahasarakam.
Mahasarakam. It's a very small town. and it's called
It's like
Mahaneom.
7 hours away from Bangkok, so that's a pretty venue.
And there's one called Crazy Elephant in Singapore. That's also very good.
That's where also we performed, yes. And there's another junk house bar in Ayutthaya near Bangkok again. Then in India we like Pune, we like High Spirits quite a lot. In Delhi we have Rasta Delhi, we have Oro, and Samaros also used to support us earlier quite a lot. So yeah, I mean, lot of venues right now for live bands. It's diminishing, but yeah, wherever we get support, we do a lot of gigs. So not a lot of legal things can be crushed before use, but yeah, you can crush the heart before use, before you enter a relationship. Then it won't be crushed after. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you can do commercial stuff, you can make a living in India. If you want to do your own brand of music and stay independent for a long time, I would suggest not go for it. Yeah, get a job and pursue your passion on the side. Because I mean, over the years, we've had so many people in the band as well who have come and left. So I mean, this is not for money. Each song is very different. There is no story related to all the songs. We're not singing only about love or hate or friends or family. So we sing about almost everything, like what we feel every day. Yeah, every album is different. The first one was pretty different from the second one. The third one will probably be released next year. And it's going to be different for sure because we have to see the change in trends also. Like the trends are going more electronic. So we are also, like each one of us is learning certain aspects there. And we are adapting to the environment because, I mean, we have also kind of narrowed down to where we want to play in the next 3 years. It's pretty tough. I mean, if you don't have a job, it's nearly impossible.
Answer it.
Yeah.
Hence I done.
So people who don't have money in the banks can probably answer this much better. But yeah, it's pretty tough. Like you don't get gigs quite a lot, even though like we've done over 150 shows in 7 years. We have our corporate events which keep on coming now and then, but then nothing is sure shot. For sure, more support, maybe getting more people to listen to original stuff rather than just Bollywood. Maybe have independent radios in your cars, make DD National stream something which is independent, say once a day, because I mean AIR also does a lot of stuff, but not independent bands. So maybe independent bands could come and reach more people. Get a job and then do your music on the side.